108 on the night, 183 on the year. Leads the league. He's also first in wins and innings. Red Sox win their 7th in a row, and the staff of First Things First win a free lunch courtesy of Nick Wright.
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah, that was great. This was pretty quick too. I was just thinking that was going to be some interest around tonight's game. Like, no, just pretty easy.
It's a step
Want to go
up
double or
with
nothing
all those
tonight?
fans.
Nah, I'm happy with the lunch too. We have Dustin May on the mound nursing the guy pitch.
All right,
His
but
first day in Fenway too.
Listen, it's just the staff wins either way. Next Friday is
He's
on
not
tonight's
going to let
game.
it go wild.
I'm good.
It's going to be
This
all
guy. Sorry,
show
guys. I
long.
was trying to get everybody. You guys all would have won.
I might buy you lunch anyway.
Yeah, right. Bro.
Wonderful Bears camp.
Bring in 1-6.
Caleb, to Roma Dunze. You know, we put a lot of Caleb lowlights on the show.
Throw.
It was a stunning throw. 54 catches, 734 yards, only 3 touchdowns.
He needs to have a big year too. We didn't like Rome. That is.
Yeah,
you know
I know.
what I mean.
Yes.
I think he will.
He was on my making the leap with 5.
Yeah, he was.
Rome and Caleb.
Do you think he's going to make the leap, Greg?
Yeah, with who, Caleb?
No,
Rome.
Rome.
Yeah, with Keenan Allen being out of the way now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But you seem to think your facial expression was he will, but not Caleb.
No, I think
gonna
they
be
both
hard.
will have some, but Rome is going to be just fine.
Okay. Wonderful Cowboys camp. Talked a lot about the defense. Here's
I mean,
Dak
it was a
to
strange
Pickens.
reaction.
Greg, you also believe in Pickens having a big year? No? Yes?
That's clearly a no.
Leave it, guys.
That's a no.
Stop
Clearly a no.
That's okay. That's
Pickens is going to have a big year.
Was this a pick or not?
I don't know that.
I mean, this is. I mean, look. Pickens seems to think he has it. The defender celebrates.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that's a touchdown.
Okay.
Weird.
How's that a touchdown? I don't even know if he got
The
both
ref
feet
called it a
down either.
touchdown.
Rangers, Yankees, scoreless. Bellinger pop-up. Third baseman Josh Smith here.
Oh,
That's a smooth catch of the
that
year,
was
isn't
real
it?
smooth. Catch of the year?
Yankees lose their 5th in a row.
That's nice. I like that.
Not great. Wonderful Chiefs camp. I've got a classic duo and a new duo. Here's the classic duo.
Sidearm Kelsey.
Mahomes to Kelsey.
Drop it in the bucket, baby.
We've seen that 1,000
Yeah, he
times.
definitely
The
has.
new duo
that's a-
today at Chiefs camp. Spags and Antonio Pierce.
This is how it always goes.
Do you like this?
Well, I just like Raiders coaches talking a bunch of trash, and then after they can't beat the Chiefs and they get fired because of it, showing up in Chiefs gear to apologize. And
I don't know if he shows
Kissing
up
the
in
ring.
Chiefs.
What do you mean? I mean, he's trying to get a job. He's trying to get a job.
I would
And
hire.
Listen,
I would
Antonio
definitely hire.
Pierce, assistant linebackers coach, sign me up, man. I'd love it.
He's definitely kissing.
But and then
There's
maybe
no
can hold a team meeting about how they, cracked the code of Mahomes like he told everybody. So they beat him on one sleepy Christmas morning when the Chiefs
That
were
may be why
preparing
Spags is walking down there with him.
What?
How can we get him?
Oh yeah.
Final wonderful Padres Snakes. Mason Miller on the mound. So Mason Miller, did you see that little dot? 104 miles per hour. But Gurriel strikes it with the speed of a viper.
104. Wow.
Yeah.
Who wrote this for you? This is impressive.
Yeah.
Speed of a viper.
Speed of a
Because
viper.
it's the Snakes, bro.
I know.
Fastest pitch hit for a home run in the pitch tracking era, but then the Snakes give up 5 runs in the 11th and they slither away.
That's
They lose.
fastest home run.
They lose 10-5.
Not the fastest pitch. Fastest home
No, but it's the fastest home
Yeah,
run
that's-
off of a
yeah,
fast
yeah.
pitch or something.
The fastest pitch that's been hit.
I don't know. Snakes
Correct,
lose.
bro. You nailed it.
Enter the No Bull Zone, sponsored by Credible. You get great rates. You don't have to deal with any of the bull. Fresh Sean Payton excerpt from Seth Wickersham, friend of the show, in his new book, American Kings, all about quarterbacks, where Sean Payton reveals how he became enamored with Bo Nix as a prospect out of Oregon because of his processing speed and lack of negative plays. Payton even has his own
Proprietary algorithm.
I found this article to be complimentary of Bo Nix, obviously, and good access from Seth. Also, lots of Mahomes compliments.
Oh yeah, listen, Sean
But for
Payton.
some reason, that usually...
Everyone Sean Payton's met for the last decade, he has led with, I was going to draft Patrick Mahomes. the problem is, he told everyone he had met right before the draft, I'm going to draft Patrick Mahomes, and that's why he wasn't able to draft Patrick Mahomes. Listen, I reached out to Seth because I love Seth and I'm excited to read the book because Sean Payton's proprietary algorithm, which is the most basic arithmetic imaginable, it is take all the interceptions, all the sacks, all the fumbles, and then divide the number of attempts by that number and come up with percentage of bad plays. I don't think the folks at PFF are terrified that they didn't get to that first, but it's how he was doing it.
It was interesting because he wasn't focusing on positive plays.
Correct.
He only wanted to look at negative
So
plays.
2 notes. One is, again, I'm not in the lab with him, but the Caleb algorithm had the wrong info. So he was trying to use attempts for everyone, and for Caleb, he used completions, which put his number at 18%, which was the highest of anyone by a lot, down to 11%, which was right in line with Jaden Daniels. Actually, it was at like 10.
So he would have been second with Daniels.
Right in line with him. I think JJ was at like 8, whatever. Okay. Also, for the record, we had Josh, don't sue us please, Sean, use the proprietary algorithm and check, and of notable first-round quarterbacks over the last decade, Bo Nix does have the best number. The second best number is, and we checked it out, Mac Jones. But it is. The reason I am less impressed by Sean Payton's open adoration for Bo Nix is because, and I said this yesterday, but I will show it to you today, I have seen this movie before. 8 years ago, Sean Payton had found Drew Brees' heir apparent, and he was ready to tell everyone about it. And his name was Taysom Hill. Sean Payton sees new special team star as Saints' next QB. That was December of 17. Troy and Joe said it on Monday Night Football. I don't know if it was Monday Night Football. Troy and Joe talked about it on the broadcast. A year later, Sean Payton's like, you know what? How about he could become Steve Young? He talked about that. Well, he talked about him becoming Steve Young and definitely is the next Drew Brees, or Drew Brees' heir, pardon me. And then a year after that, he was still talking about, listen, all right, so maybe he's not the next Drew Brees and he's not Steve Young. He's going to be an outstanding NFL quarterback. He started 7 games ever. And so
He did have a blind spot for Taysom Hill.
Okay. Or maybe it's just quarterbacks who aren't Drew Brees, you sure wish they were. And so, listen, proprietary algorithm aside, I will believe it when I see it. That's my take. But I know he's not quiet about his love of it, of his quarterback. He's telling everyone who will listen. It's 4 different reporters now he's talked about this too. So that's fine.
I'm not as intense on the Bo Nix thing as Nick is, obviously. But what I will say, Nick, and like I said, he's not my guy or anything like that, but he was good last year. I mean, 29 touchdowns as a rookie without great receiving weapons, no 1,000-yard rusher. In fact, he didn't even have a 600-yard rusher. So, and he had a great offensive line. I get that. And you got Sean Payton, who's a good offensive coach. So, I think, I'm just kind of waiting to see what I'm not really as high on the people that are saying he's going to be. I'm certainly not saying he's going to be a top 3 quarterback?
Top 4 or 5.
Top 4 or 5 quarterback within the next 2 years. But I'm open to him being like really good, So I just kind of want to sit back.
Is he even in the fluid mix right now?
No. He's not in the 5
he wouldn't be in my fluid. Yeah, no. I'm surprised if Purdy isn't on the top 100 that Bo Nix was ahead of Purdy.
By the way, me too.
Yeah, that's surprising. But I'm open to seeing.
It's worked out for him so far. Like, this isn't Taysom Hill. I'm sorry. I know you keep. I know
you know that
continue
too.
to say,
you know he's not.
This isn't Taysom Hill.
No,
Taysom Hill didn't start for him as a rookie. He had Drew Brees. Yeah. This young man started last year, and to Brew's point, he played great. Like
great might be strong. He played well.
Played better than what you had expected.
Yes,
and a lot of other people.
Touchdowns by a rookie.
Like, I mean, they went from a non-playoff team to a team that made the playoffs, 10 wins. None of us had them making the playoffs.
True.
Like, it was largely because of the performance of Bo Nix. Like, when you have success like that, you don't have the success with a quarterback that hasn't been great all season. He was really good last year. And then to come in and have your coach speak highly, like, it gives you more confidence going in. Again, the expectation or the standard has been set because they made the postseason. So why would your coach now come in and be like, look, guys, let's just hold our horses. We know it's year 2. We know what usually happens in the National Football League in year 2.
No, just set it at we're trying to win the division. Just set it, win the division, and have Bo establish himself as the player I know he is. He's setting it at, we were about to run the table last year if we didn't get our asses kicked in round one. We were then going to beat the Chiefs. And now we have a superstar quarterback, and we think we win the Super Bowl this year.
Would you want it? Exactly.
You don't like
exactly.
it.
Why?
I don't like it.
Okay.
He's gassing him up.
Okay, then would you like it if Ben Johnson were saying all of this?
I don't think Caleb needs to be gassed up.
What?
I think Bo Nix does.
Okay. I mean, Bo Nix was a first-round pick.
Go get him, Bo.
No.
Sean knows.
I don't think Drake May needs to be gassed up.
For type 2 diabetes, once weekly Mounjaro